This video surfaced a few days ago, maybe 5 days ago. I guess DHS released it. Here you can see the agents were a good, I would say, 300 feet down the road. And you can hear her in the background beeping her horn and just being massively annoying. I find it interesting, she was parked sideways in the road. You can see as the camera guy, there's some agents starting to walk down that way. And I think she was just being annoying, protesting, beeping her horn, being annoying. So now you can see her down here all by herself. You can see the action behind her wheel. You can see her hand laying on the horn. I reversed it a little for you so you can see her hand moving, beeping the horn. No one behind, no one in front of her. She was waving cars past her. So as she's parked sideways in the road, blocking one lane, which is actually a statute violation for motor vehicles, so the police should have actually gave her a ticket for violation. It's not under any federal enforcement, so a federal agent cannot arrest her for a traffic infraction. Here's his vehicles driving past her, getting by. I'm wondering if this is a one-way road and not two-way. Yeah, because the cars are faced the same direction, so I think this is actually a one-way road. Because, yeah, the cars on the other side of the road are parked the same direction. So she's definitely blocking. There's the ICE agent that tried opening the vehicle. That's his truck there. That SUV there, that's the shooter. This is the guy that ended up shooting her. So you'll see him here pull up and go around her. She's laying on the horn, being annoying. And what you'll see here, see her hand is out her door. So she's signaling people to go around her. See her hand there, I zoomed in, it's out the door there. So now there's the SUV going around her. There's the other truck back here with the flashing lights. The other agent, the one that tried opening the door, see his flashing lights there on the right. That, I think it's a Nissan pickup truck. Now what I noticed here is after this agent in the SUV goes around her, he gets out of his vehicle and starts recording with his telephone. That's the video they released. That he's then walking around here. She makes a few statements, or her girlfriend makes a statement. Now, if she was doing something illegal, the agent that shot her, because you can see him getting out of the vehicle and walking around the vehicle in that video that he recorded. You can see the other officer was still down the road with the SUV with the flashing lights, the one that tried opening the vehicle here. There he is right there, the bottom screen, the flashing lights inside the window. So he's not even on, you can see right there, he just got out of his vehicle. Right there, you can see the agent now recording her in front of her. That's that video that was online. I froze it. You can barely see how he's starting to walk around the vehicle. So, if she committed a crime or was obstructing an agent, they should have instructed that she was arrested at that time. See, there's other agents standing on their sidewalk not doing anything. I think this is very important to note, too. Look at her arm outside her driver's window. She is signaling cars to go by. It's a one-way road. It's not two-way. So there's the ICE agent getting ready to go around her vehicle. You see her arm comes back out to signal people to go around her vehicle. The second ICE agent vehicle isn't pulled up yet. She's signaling still people to drive by. There's the agent up to the side of the vehicle again. See, her arm's still out there, so she was signaling people to go by. So note that see how she's trying to pull forward there, but she noticed this next guy here, this next car, was pulling out. So she was getting ready to pull out and leave. But see how that other car started? So she stopped. And that's when the other ICE agent comes out. She's waving this other ICE agent on to watch. See her hand out there waving, telling him to go by. See that? So she tried leaving. This guy just stops. Note, the previous agent didn't say she was under arrest because they couldn't arrest her. She wasn't legally obstructing. Here you see her arm was still out the window. She was actually trying to wave the other agent past so he can go by her, like she was waving everybody else past. So people, my opinion here is just my opinion. Some attorneys and judges agree with me that there was nothing she did illegal. She was obstructing traffic, but that was a violation under the statute of the state, which can only be enforced by a police force of that state. Someone did message me a statute from the state that said that police officers can use force, peace officers, but a federal agent is not a peace officer. They're a federal agent, no different than the military. So my opinion, please comment below. ICE never had jurisdiction. She never committed a crime. She wasn't obstructing. She was definitely being annoying. Who cares if she's a lesbian? That's not a crime. If she can be an instigator, that's not a crime. Big question, why didn't they inform her she was under arrest? If she was arrested, what would they arrest her for? They couldn't arrest her for traffic. They don't have jurisdiction. In my opinion, could they arrest her for obstructing a federal agent? Well, the agents were working down the road. All she was doing in the middle of the road, beeping the horn and being annoying. And what about the shooting? Do you think the shooting was really necessary, especially the last two shots when she was past the agent? Almost like he had a vendetta to make sure I get her, make sure I kill her. Then he says F and bitch after the fact, after he shoots her. This is so wrong. Everything about this is wrong. They never follow procedures. Agents are trained not to go in front or behind a vehicle in a situation like this. They're taught to serve as backup between one another, and they didn't. These officers did everything wrong. It makes us look bad. We simply want the illegal immigrants gone. But is this really the way it has to be done?